General. Mercenary playlist has been retired. Dream Team no longer tagged by the profanity filter. Complete Your Season Pass has been added to the in-game store. Codcaster. Added support for numpad number inputs. Added support for arrow key navigation when the player loadout panel is up. Added custom team colors to loading screen, competitive screens when viewed as a Codcaster, and end-game, round transition screens. Improvements to player card readability. Increased the overall size of the player's name. Increased the height, width of the widget to allow for larger font as needed. Added custom team color to the background of the team name. Added a transition effect when switching to a different player. Updates to the player list to display team colors. Added a custom team color gradient to the background of the team name on the player list. Added a visual indication on the team that is being switched to. Remove the color when the team is no longer being spectated. Visibility updates to the Codcaster score panel. Added custom team color to background of team that is currently being spectated. On team switch the color will disappear. Added arrow indicator to team that is currently being spectated. On team switch the arrow will switch sides. Added additional accent color to top area of widget. On team switch the color will disappear. Added a color bar to the bottom of the team currently being spectated. On team switch the bar will disappear. On team switch, the team being switched to will scale slightly larger. On team switch, the team being switched to will pulse from the standard gray background to a slightly brighter version of the custom team color, then settle to the normal color gradient. Black market. Latest loot items will be marked with a banner when earned and when viewed in the black market's recent contraband list. Specialists. Outrider. Sparrow. Increased speed to maximum arrow charge. Increased rapid fire rate. Prophet. Tempest. Reduced beam size. Create a class. Submachine guns. Kuda. Reduced 3-hit kill damage range. Reduced 5-hit kill damage range. VMP. Reduced recoil stability. Vesper. Increased recoil stability. Assault rifles. Man-o-war. Reduced reload speed. Reduced aim down sight speed. Sniper rifles. Locus. Now a one-shot kill to the stomach. Black market weapons. HG40. Increased 3-hit kill damage range. Garand. Increased reload speed. Increased recoil stability. Increased hip-fire accuracy. FAR. Increased recoil stability. Increased hip-fire accuracy. Increased aim down sight speed. RSA interdiction. Now a one-shot kill to arms and abdomen. Game modes. Fracture. 4 new medals added. Break the bank, deposit 5 or more core files without leaving the fracture site. Jackpot, deposit 10 core files without leaving the fracture site. All gone, rapidly deny 5 or more of your team's drop core files. Tearjerker, kill an enemy who is carrying 5 or more core files. Resolved an issue where fracture was not counting toward objective contracts. Resolved an issue where combat focus was not properly increasing score for fracture score events. Maps. Empire. Out-of-bounds triggers added around driveway and near pool to prevent players from leaving intended playspace. Collision added near art gallery door to prevent players from using an exploit. Fixed an exploit where players were able to stand on a golden eagle relief statue in one of the rooms. Players are no longer able to stand on one of the fences outside of the map boundaries. Cryogen. Adjusted free-for-all start spawns. Kill triggers added to prevent an exploit that allowed players to leave the intended playspace. Berserk. Adjusted free-for-all start spawns. Collision added around pit to prevent players from sitting on a wall to gain an unintended line of sight. Out-of-bounds triggers added behind houses to prevent players from leaving intended playspace. Collision added behind houses to prevent players from sitting on a wall. Resolved an issue where players could unintentionally stand on a tree. Resolved an issue where players could capture a hardpoint outside of the intended capture zone. Crumble. Resolved an issue where AI score streaks would target enemies through the bunker in the arena. Resolved an issue where players were able to plant C4 behind a screen in the VIP room.